SAI is propaganda. This is one of the truths that we do know about Scale and Icy. It made an appearance on the Christmas Saves the Year album cover, cheekily hid behind Tyler on a present that said Clancy in the very corner of it. And that has been a common phrase we've been throwing out since day one of this album. SAI is propaganda. Don't believe what the album is telling you. It is Dema propaganda. But what if it's not actually Dema propaganda at all? Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you have a good day today. Hope your day is going well, and I hope it continues to go well. So, I think this is the first time on the channel that I am spotlighting a theory from Reddit. Usually, I'd say I go on Reddit. However, Reddit is more foreign to me than Discord. I love Reddit for sometimes, but it's just a really confusing platform, at least to me. And I actually didn't find this one. This one actually got sent to me on the Twitter machine from Levi at Punk Rock Chaos. So thank you very much, Levi, for sending this over. I really do appreciate it. And this thread on Reddit, do you call them threads on Reddit? This post on Reddit is from user Alpha Fox with 2 X's 7. So Alpha FOXX7, and it's pretty interesting, so let's get right into it. This is the propaganda with a twist theory. Okay, so I usually don't post anything, but if I had this theory since SAI was first announced, and since no one said anything or pointed out yet, I thought I'd say something. So we all know that trash symbolizes a vulture, right? Tyler casually mentions it in an interview. We all go ballistic, and that's good and all, but I also want to point out a few other things. This is something that's been on my mind since when I first saw the album cover for the first time. The fire trash breeze. It's yellow. Bishops can't see yellow. So why put a rebellious color like that on the front of an album that's supposed to be Dema propaganda? Okay, so I might be a little out of touch and everyone might have moved on from that theory, but as far as I know, people still believe it. And you know what? Feel free to roast the hell out of me in the comments if this has been said before and I just wasn't paying attention. But my insane theory is, what if Dema isn't behind it? What if it's a message from Tyler with all the subliminal Bandito symbols and references trying to signal to people like him that Trench exists? The saturation and the bright colors and the happy songs could be there to get out to the people without Dema noticing. They're encouraging the saturation. They want people to be unnaturally, ridiculously happy. They love the idea, and that's the way they unknowingly encourage the Bandito messages to be sent out to others. So essentially what I'm saying is, SAI isn't Dema propaganda, but it's Bandito propaganda. It could be well thought out scheme by the Banditos to either put an end to Dema or to get as many people as possible to realize the reality of the situation and get out. I think it's been said before, but the Banditos are the vultures. They are synonymous, and we can all agree that trash is meant to represent a vulture. Now that I think of it, there are so many references to Banditos and Tyler being on their side in not only the lyrics, but also the music videos. Here is a few. I won't go into all of them because it's 3 AM right now as I type this, and probably the time this video uploads, and this post was an impulse thing I decided to do, so I still need to do a whole lot of research on stuff. This is just what I can think of at the top of my head. For example, in Shy Away, Trash appears. I think most of us thought he was attacking the band or something, but personally, I think that was meant to symbolize the Banditos in shattering the false reality Dema has created for its citizens. The burnt and tattered masks are a parallel to the blurry face era masks. We can assume they've been burnt by Trash's fire-breathing thing. I forgot to mention, the fire is important. It symbolizes the Bandito stuff. I'll get back to it later on what that means. God, I have so much to write. We've all noticed the references to the judge in the music videos too. I've seen that pointed out a few times. 3 lights lit, but the 4th one's out. I think referencing to the lyrics, I know my soul's freezing, hell's hot for good reason. The freezing soul might be connected to the icy part of Scale and Icy. The yellow fire, Bandito fire being the source source of warmth or something. Now I realize I should explain the fire part before, but I think the symbolism of fire and torches in Trench have already been explained. Maybe, I don't know. I think the fire on the album cover represents the Bandidos' torches, or could be a reference to the song Levitate, in which Tyler mentions fire breathing, again linking him back to Trash. The latter makes more sense. All I know is fire directly is linked to the Bandidos in the SAI/Trench universe. There was also a thing about Redecorate I wanted to mention. The song's from a perspective of 3 different characters in their bedrooms doing stuff for the last time before having to leave Dema. The fact that it's the end of the album makes me think that the songs gradually build up a narrative of characters realizing the city's flaws, getting to the point of Redecorate. First song, Good Day, literally starts with I can feel my saturation leaving me slowly. That's the thing that could mean Dema citizens snapping out of it, cause I think I've already established that saturation equals bad. Could be the start of the story arc. And if that makes sense, I might do a thing later where I write my interpretation of the storyline of the album, but first I gotta make sure no one has said anything similar already. Also, like I said, it's pretty late as I'm typing this, so I'm trying to leave some for another day. One thing I want to mention is the anagram Clancy is dead. Maybe he is really dead. Maybe not physically, but more brainwashed mental kind of sense. All I'm saying is, if it really isn't propaganda by Dema, but in fact the Bandidos telling us it is, then it might be true. That's all I have to say for now. I might edit this later to add stuff if I remember any, but for now I hope I've said something useful. It wasn't just a late 3 a.m. ramblings. LOL. Good night. Edit. I want to add one more thing someone else pointed out. I don't remember where I saw this, but I think it was in the comment section of some YouTube videos, but this basically confirms my theory. Alright, hear me out. Nico and the Niners, lyrics in that one verse, when I say it's going to be enough, what a beautiful day for making a break for it. We'll find a way to pay for it. Maybe we'll make all the money from the Razor Blade stores, rent a racehorse, and force a sponsor, start a concert, complete diversion, start a mob. You can be quite certain we'll win, but not everyone will get out. Force a sponsor might mean forcing Dema to sponsor them. Why would they want that? They need money for an escape. We'll find a way to pay for it. Start a concert, a complete diversion, could be referencing to the live stream, could be a distraction for something taking place. Get where I'm going with this? This literally verse summary of everything that happens inside. And before you leave a comment, yes, I do know that a complete diversion was a one-off 21 Pilots concert they did September 12th of 2018 in the UK, specifically at the O2 Academy. But there could be multiple complete diversions, like of course, like that was a concert. In the Dema storyline sense, we had a complete diversion in the Heathens music video. We had a complete diversion in the Nico and the Niners music video, so it's quite possible that more complete diversions can happen, such as in the live stream experience, which is why before Never Take It, all of those alarms went off, and maybe, just maybe, someone escaped, whether it be other people, whether it be Clancy, whether it be something else that we don't know about. Who knows? But there will be multiple complete diversions. So other than that, I really enjoy this theory. Alpha Fox 7 definitely came up with a really good theory here. I love the idea that it's actually the propaganda of the Bandidos, because something about that really just puts a whole twist on everything. It's like in Christmas Saves the Year, the album cover saying SAI's propaganda was warning you, hey, listen, this album is going to be very propaganda heavy that we put out. Maybe like sending this message to Dema, like maybe Christmas Save the Year was released to Dema as like, hey, here's a Christmas present, a little peace offering, and then they distributed it into Dema, and they had the album cover, and then casually SAI's propaganda to when you, that's a little cheeky little message. I don't know. That is just me spitballing, probably none of that, but definitely I love Alpha Fox 7's theory. So let me know what you guys think of it down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you have any other theories. You can leave them down in the comment section below, and or preferably you can email them over to gooddaytop21@gmail.com. Link to that down in the description box below. Well, anyway guys, I have to wake up super early tomorrow morning, and it is already 12:15, which typically to me isn't like, it's too early to go to bed. However, I have to be up at like 6 a.m. tomorrow, so I have to edit this and go to bed. So I will see you all later. Goodbye and good night, but more importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.